Taurus, welcome and welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. We are doing our mid-month check-in, so just being nosy. I hope that April has been treating you well so far, and happy birthday to you April Tauruses. So just as with every time, we're just going to clear the energies here. So if there's anything that you would like to have cleansed, throw it in the bowl. It can be thoughts, patterns, behaviors, people, energies, whatever it is. Throw it in the bowl. And I'm going to hit the side of this 3 times. So just be aware of that if you're wearing AirPods. And I also invite you to take a deep breath, or take 3 deep breaths. I generally take a big deep breath in right after hitting the bowl, and just kind of imagine, like, you know, all of that sound going into my body and just wherever it needs to go. And then exhaling any bullshit that also needs to go. So here we go. I'm actually going to do it one more time. It's interesting. I needed to do that with Aries. Oh, I apologize. Where, like, I needed to do it one more time. And also what's interesting is that, like, with Aries, I felt it more on my right side. And for you guys, I was feeling it more on my left, which, you know, the left talks about, you know, is connected to the feminine energy. So just nurturing and flowing and, you know, kind of fertility as far as like birthing opportunities into, you know, our lives, and intuition even, right? It talks about like the moon, for instance. So, you know, I mean, there was a new moon in Aries at the beginning of April. So that could have been a big one for you. But anyway, so for these mid-month check-ins, we don't do a spread. My intention is for a card or two to come out. I don't shuffle reversals into the deck, but if the card comes out in the reverse, we'll keep it that way. And the card actually does need to fall out of the deck. If it flips in the deck, we'll just flip it over and keep it moving. So what is the inspiration for Taurus, April? My hands are all of a sudden not working. So inspiration for Taurus. Inspiration. Anytime, right? I need to figure out how to, like, kind of... Thank you. The Empress. And the 10 of Wands at the bottom. Is that the 6? Speaking of feminine energy, right? Maybe that's why I was kind of feeling it more on the left side, because we have the Empress here, right? Which is a divine feminine. It's also a Taurus card because she I believe the Empress is Venus energy, which, you know, Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, right? So with the Empress, everything I was just kind of saying, like, you know, with the sound bowl, fertility, like birthing opportunities into our lives. This is having an abundance of what you need. It's nurturing. It's almost kind of like, you know, I kind of get this message of like, you know, whatever you touch turns to gold. And even if you don't necessarily feel that way, because I heard, like, I just kind of heard like laughing in my head. That could be my own projection. It could also be, you know, like the way that you're feeling also. This is also, you know, like I'm kind of getting my attention pulled down here to this moon. And, you know, her foot is on top of it, right? So this is almost even having this control over your intuition, because she is very intuitive also, right? And, you know, like I said, with the new moon that was happening at the end, or at the beginning of April, but I'm just getting reminded now that isn't there the new moon, let me think. I feel like my brain is like glitching. I can't remember when the new moon is in Taurus. But there's also an eclipse at the end of April. Let me see. Let's see. Of course, I can't just go. Let's see here. New moon would be April 30th. And I believe that is an eclipse. So anyway, okay, sorry about that. So, I mean, that could have some significance, you know, kind of coming up here. And, you know, I mean, Taurus and Earth is all about, you know, kind of abundance, right? It's materials and resources. It's having everything that you need. It's also even, you know, kind of cultivating those things. And then we have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and we have the 6 of Wands behind that. So, you know, the 10 of Wands talks about a bit of burden. I mean, this is something that you have really been trying to get going, because, you know, Wands talk about action and communication. It's like, you know, kind of what you've spent your time actually doing. Like, what actions have you been taking? What have you been setting up here, right? And when we get to the 10, for one, it's a completion. So, you know, like the things that you have been focusing on and the things that you have been fighting so hard for, it's kind of like, you know, like you're seeing the fruits of those labors kind of starting to pay off here with the Empress. And it's also, you know, once we get to the 10, we go back to the Ace of Wands, right? So it's kind of this completion of a cycle. So, you know, again, if you've been in this energy of just kind of feeling like there's these constant speed bumps or constant, you know, kind of start and stops, or, you know, whatever, roadblocks, however you want to describe them, you know, like that would be coming to an end. Because then, like I said, we have the 6 of Pentacles behind there, which, excuse me, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles is behind the 6 of Wands. So we have the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands is literally success. This is the battle has been won. Like, it's victory, it's harmony, it's, you know, like the actions that you have been taking. You know, we have this wreath here. Like, again, you know, there's something that has been achieved here. And, you know, with the 6 of Pentacles, since I did actually mention it, there could have been, you know, just more than one person helping you through this. Because when we talk about the 6 of Pentacles, it talks about kind of like charity, or just kind of like almost volunteering your time and your knowledge there's like no strings attached when it comes to the Six of Pentacles. So again, you know, I mean, this could just be, you know, there have been people that have come into your existence who have helped you kind of get past this 10 of Wands energy. This could even just be people who, you know, like you've kind of talked to them about whatever this journey is that you've been on. So definitely, you know, like by the end of April, at least, I mean, there should be kind of this feeling of like flourishing, right? Like whatever you have been kind of putting this, your back into, right? Like really kind of sticking your foot in it, right? Like, again, you know, it's starting to flourish. You're going to start kind of seeing the benefits from that. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.